Today we're here to talk about peripheral neuropathy. Now, peripheral neuropathy is something that I've been doing for years, but we have a new program that has a home component, in-office component, and a nutritional component. And these are the Dohertys. This gentleman has had severe peripheral neuropathy, one of the worst cases that I have come across in my 30-year career. And so, what comes with having a patient come in that's really severe with pain, can't even settle down, can't even sit in a seat, like he can sit in a seat right now, okay? He's not 100% better, but the severity that you had when you first started, just tell someone what you experienced with this peripheral neuropathy.
Well, the neuropathy has gotten worse over the years, but it's got to the point where I have to sit down, put my feet up, then I have to shake my feet, then that gets too intense, then I have to stand on them to help relieve the pain. Then I have to walk, and I'd walk around the table, walk around the house, and I'd be vocal. I'd be basically screaming because of the pain that was in my feet. I would get tired doing that, and then I have to sit down, and it just starts all over again. All night long, it would be this way, and I just wouldn't get any sleep. It was just getting very exhausting to do that because of the pain. And I have other pain. I have headaches, and I'm 60 something, 62, and I have other ailments. I have other ailments that of getting older, but the neuropathy was killing me. And we saw, I did everything the doctors were telling me to do. I've gone to my neurologist, and everybody's trying to work with me, and they're giving me medication. Nothing seems to be helping. We saw an ad in the paper about the neuropathy and another way to deal with it, and we said, why not give it a chance? So we came up to the office, and there was a group, and I couldn't hardly stand. I was using a walker, and I would stand, and I'll be sitting, and then I had to stand up because the pain was intense, and I'd have to like shimmy around and walk with holding on to the walker, and then the pain was just intense. So we figured we'll give this program a shot, and that's what we did.
And he's had some really great success with it. Decrease in pain. What would you say? How much decrease in pain would you have?
I'd say maybe about 70% is gone.
70% in 8 weeks. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. 70% in 8 weeks of reduction in pain. So you sleep better now?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Not perfect yet, but he's sleeping better. And how are your headaches?
The headaches have come down. If I concentrate, I can tell the headache's still there. But because of the neuropathy, I don't notice the headache as much anymore. And my other pains, they're kind of like disappearing in the sense that the neuropathy was taken over. Now that the neuropathy's gone down, I don't notice the headache pain, and I don't notice the pain in my foot as much being as intense.
And how is it for the caregiver? Watching him in that, like when you came in, I felt as sorry for what you're going through as it was for him. Because watching your husband every day go through this terrible pain is just unsettling, isn't it?
Oh, it was gut wrenching because I like to do more alternative health things, and I had resisted the drug therapies for a long time. And finally, like, I'm looking at this man, and he's getting no REM sleep, so he's losing cognitive thinking ability. He was having a hard time spelling normal words that he should know, being 62 years old and have graduated high school. And I'm looking at my husband like disappear, and finally I told the doctors, I said, try the drugs. Just try the drugs. Like, if it gives him relief so he can sleep, and that still didn't work. And then, like he said, we saw your ad, and when I came, it was more along the natural lines, which I was more comfortable with. I liked the theory behind everything that I heard, and I said, let's try it. And he now, he will snore, and I cannot wake him up, whereas he hadn't done that in years. And he is more calm at home. He is like able to watch a TV show. And it's just a relief not to see him in intense pain. Like he has his moments, like he said, still, but I'm just so relieved that like he's not going down. I feel like he's on the rebound. And then recently you started helping with a wound that we've been struggling with since last fall, and they were threatening amputation, and we're seeing improvement with that. So we're really, really hopeful with that also, which is like also an added relief to everything that we're doing.
Yeah.
So,
Well, peripheral neuropathy is probably one of the worst degenerative diseases that you can have because of the pain, right? And it affects your whole body. And we treated your whole body when you came in, right? It wasn't just about your feet, it was about your low back, your mid back, your neck, your head, getting rid of the headaches and making you feel more comfortable in almost every area of your life. Okay? So it's another success that we're dealing with. He still has a way to go in his recovery, especially with the wounds in his feet, but we're seeing a lot of healing taking place. We've reversed that, and it's moving in the right direction. He has 2 lesions on his foot that really need some care, so we're going to continue care for a short time into the future, and we're going to give him as close to 100% as possible. So I'm Dr. Joe Schneider with the Hope Brain and Body Recovery Center, and we have a great success with peripheral neuropathy. Thanks very much.